Welcome to today's video. So today is day 24 for Vlogmas here on my YouTube channel, and by the time this video goes up, it'll be Christmas Eve, so Merry Christmas everyone. So today, I'm going to be doing a Christmas Eve makeup look. This is going to be the makeup look that I'm going to be wearing on Christmas Eve, so let's get right into it. I have my skin prep on, and I already have my eyebrows done. Now I can go directly into eyeshadow. Since today I'm going to do more of a dramatic eye, I'm actually going to be kind of using the colors that are in the dress that I'm going to be wearing for Christmas Eve. So I'll put up a picture of the dress. It's like a really nice emerald green color. And when I found that dress, I was like, what is the eyeshadow palette that be perfect for a makeup look? And I went with the Jaclyn Hill and Morphe eyeshadow palette. Now, this is probably going to be one of the last times I'm ever going to use this palette. Actually, by the time I'm filming this, it's November 30th, so when Christmas Eve comes, that will be the last time I'm ever going to use this palette because I am going to be decluttering this palette very soon. It's very old, and I think it's time to say goodbye to the Jaclyn Hill and Morphe palette. I thought that in this palette, the two green shades would be perfect for this look because those shades are in the dress, so I thought that would be perfect for this look. So we're first going to start with the Natasha Denona Hy-glam Nude eyeshadow palette. I'm first going to take the color Mesh in the palette, which is this one, and that is going to go on the entire crease. Oh wait, we didn't really prep the eyes. So I already have my eye cream on to prep the eyes, but I'm going to go in with a little bit of concealer. This is the Natasha Denona Hy-glam concealer. This shade is in Y1. I'm just going to use that to prep the lids. And then I'm also going to set the lids. I'm going to use the original formula of the Givenchy Prisme Libre powder. I think that this formula better than the new one. I just love it. It's so good. Okay, now we can go back to the Natasha Denona eyeshadow palette and apply that Mesh shade in the crease. I like to go in this area when applying shades in the crease just to really kind of contour the eye, kind of bring it out a little bit as well. Okay, with the same brush, I'm going to go into the shade Wit just to deepen up the crease just a little bit. Okay, let's go to the Jaclyn Hill and Morphe eyeshadow palette. I'm first going to take the color, let's do Enchanted, which is this one. And that shade is going to go on the outer corner of the eye. Alright, now that that is on, I'm actually going to go into the shade directly next to it, which is Diva, and apply that actually with a brush. Let's use this one. I'm going to use the Angie Hot and Flashy A505 brush. I have been loving the Angie Hot and Flashy brushes recently. When I bought them, they're amazing. So I'm just going to spray it with my Charlotte Tilbury setting spray. Funny thing is, I've actually never used these two shades in a makeup look before when I got this palette because I was too scared to use them, but I thought that doing this makeup look with these shades would be perfect for Christmas Eve. Then I'm going to take a clean brush and just blend in the crease just a little bit. I'm going to actually see that I could apply a little bit more of that emerald shade in the outer corner, so I'm just going to touch that up just a little bit. They're basically the same shade, but the emerald shade is slightly lighter and with no shimmer. With the same brush that we used Diva with, I'm going to spray it again with the setting spray. Dry it just a little bit, and I'm going to go into the Natasha Denona palette, and I'm going to take the color Muse, the palette, or the shade that's directly in the center. I might want to actually use a more golden shade, but we'll see how this one works so far. Yeah, I want to use a more golden shade. So I'm going to go into the Naruto and ColourPop eyeshadow palette. So I realized that I was not filming, So what I did is I went into the ColourPop and Naruto eyeshadow palette and I applied the shade Hero in the inner corner of the eye. I think that's turning out so good. I love it. Okay, next I'm going to use the Makeup by Mario Master Pro Pigment Pencil in Super Black. So I'm going to stop it about right where the gold shade starts, and then I'm going to create a wing. Next, I'm going to take some micellar water with a pointed Q-tip to clean up the wing. Okay, so we're actually going to be doing the mascara and lashes last. So let's go right into the face. So recently I have been loving to mix two foundations. So I'm going to use the Maybelline Superstay 24-Hour Skin Tint and the Huda Beauty Easy Blur Natural Airbrush Foundation. The shade is in Shortbread, and then this one is in the shade 110. So I'm going to take a small amount of each. That wasn't really a small amount, but that's okay. Having used this brush in a while, I'm going to take this one. This is the Anissa Beauty All Over Face brush. I'm going to mix the two shades together and then start applying it. Okay, once that is on, I'm going to go right into contouring. So I'm going to mix two things again. I'm going to mix the Makeup by Mario Soft Sculpt Bronzing and Shaping Serum. I'm going to use about that much. And then I'm going to mix it with the Makeup by Mario Soft Sculpt Shaping Stick. I've been loving this combo for contouring. It's been so nice. Just a really like light contour. With what's left on my back of my hand, I'm going to take a brush and contour my nose. For concealer, I'm going to use the concealer that we used on the eyes. This is the Natasha Denona Hy-glam concealer in Y1. I'm just going to apply a small amount of it under the eye and then on the nose. Then I'm going to spot conceal with this as well. I'm going to let that sit for a few minutes or a few seconds. Okay, now I am going to start blending in the spot concealing areas. I'm going to blend down the nose. I'm going to switch to a Angie Hot and Flashy and BK Beauty, the A506 brush to blend in the under eye concealer. Okay, let's start setting everything. So I'm going to start by setting the face. I'm going to take the Givenchy Prisme Libre Loose Powder. I'm going to take the Nikki LaRose and BK Beauty, the N14 brush to set the T-zone. Then I like to take a big fluffy brush. This is the Ravie Beauty blush brush, and I also like to use this brush to set the face as well, not just for blush. And I do also like to apply a powder bronzer as well. That's what we're going to do right now. So I'm going to go into the Makeup by Mario Soft Sculpt bronzer in the shade Light. I'm just going to go right on top of the Makeup by Mario contour stick and bronzing and shaping serum. Okay, for blush, I have been loving to do this in the winter. I like to combine two different blushes. So I'm going to go in with the Ravie Beauty Endless Diffusion Everyday Baked Blush. And first we're going to go in with Paradise. And this is going to go on the outsides of the cheek. And then I'm going to go in with the same blush, but in a different shade. This is in the shade Oasis. I'm going to take a small amount of that and go right on the apples of the cheek. And then for a highlighter, I'm going to go in with the Patrick Ta Cream and Powder Duo. I'm going to hit the high points of the cheeks with that, and the nose. And what I'm also going to do is I'm going to take a small brush. I'm actually going to apply this right in the inner corner of the eye. Okay, now let's go back to the eyes. I'm going to go first with the Natasha Denona eyeshadow palette. I'm going to take the color Mesh. I'm going to place that on the entire lower lash line. And then we're going to dip into the shade Wit. I'm going to place this in the outer third of the lower lash line. And then to deepen up the outer part of the lower lash line, I'm going to dip into the shade Enchanted from the Jaclyn Hill and Morphe eyeshadow palette. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take another clean brush, and I'm just going another clean blending brush, and I'm just going to blend the eyeshadows on the lower lash line. Then I'm going to apply mascara on the lower lashes. I'm going to use the Maybelline Sky High mascara. And then quickly off camera, I'm going to apply lashes, and I'll be right back. Lashes are on, and I actually wanted to apply eyeliner to a waterline. This is from ColourPop. This is the cream gel eyeliner in Honeydew. I'm just going to apply that to the waterline. Now let's go to the lips. This would not be a Christmas makeup look without a little bit of red. So I'm going to take my Jaffa Royal lip liner in Victoria. But first I'm going to remove the lip treatment that I had on my lips. Now I'm going to apply the lip liner. I'm going to overline the center of the bottom lip and the center of the Cupid's bow. Then I'm going to use my favorite red lipstick. This is the Ravie Beauty Effortless Lips lipstick in Rose. Then I'm going to apply my Benefit 24-Hour Brow Setter to the brows, and then finish off the look with my One Size Until Dawn Mattifying Waterproof Setting Spray. This makeup look turned out amazing. I absolutely love how it turned out, like I said. So this is the exact makeup look that I'm going to be wearing on Christmas Eve. So I hope you all enjoyed today's video, and see you guys tomorrow for day 25 for Christmas Day. Bye!